Please switch off your mic and switch on your camera. I am Majid, as you know. Assalamu alaikum. For the chemistry class, it's your fourth lecture, and what are we going to do today? As you can see on the screen, first a very brief revision whatever we have done up till now in a nutshell, and then today's topic is branches of chemistry. Before I proceed further, let me tell you one thing, that still there are some students who did not submit their assignments. Okay, so submit your assignment if you have not submitted number 1 and 2 assignments. All right. Okay, so what was the last topic that we covered? Chemistry and society. We know that chemistry plays a very important role in our daily life. Why? Because whatever we study in chemistry, we can apply that information in our daily life in the form of different products, right? It might be a food item, or it might be a spacecraft, anything else. So the study of chemistry tells you what the applications of chemistry in our daily life. Okay, what else? It also tells you what the natural processes which are going on are all around us, like respiration, like transpiration, okay, water cycle, rusting, the process of rusting, earthquakes, all of these are the natural processes. So chemistry is there to explain these natural phenomena. What else? That there isn't any other branch of science like physics, maths, geology, zoology, botany, microbiology, etc., which does not depend on chemistry. All other branches of chemistry needs the information which is provided by a chemist. Means chemistry is a tool, is the main tool for other sciences to flourish, right? So this we have done. Now again a reminder, definition of chemistry. Recall your memory. Study of matter. Matter is everything. So we study its composition, we study its properties, we study its transformation. Suppose we have a piece of coal, so we see that what are its properties, we see what is its structure, we see that how it what happens when it transforms into coal, into ash, etc. So this all about chemistry, tells you the properties, etc. Then we chose the book, in our book, chlorine is chosen as a sample. The chlorine has more than 1000 elements, 1000 compounds, which are extensively used in our daily life. You can see on the screen, like for making PVC pipes, for example, for making chloroform, for making DDT, I told you in detail. Pesticides, what are drugs? You can see I told you that they are refrigerant gases, the gases which are used to cool down, cooling agent in our refrigerators, in our ACs or other cooling machines, etc. So all of these are the different compounds of chlorine. So only chlorine we discussed, and we came to know that chemistry is really very important. It plays a very vital role in our daily life, right? So chemistry and its effects are everywhere, like different kinds of food, might be it's butter or margarine or tomato ketchup, or this sauce or that sauce, all are, there's shampoo, soap, fertilizer, cosmetics, cement, glass, this and that, all are the products, blessings of chemistry, right? Similarly, chemistry is related with science and technology, cooking, cleaning, medicine, this and that, all we have discussed. Now what is the main topic today? Branches of chemistry. Internationally, there are 5 major branches of chemistry: organic, inorganic, physical, analytical, and biochemistry. But in our book, they have discussed 9 different branches of chemistry: organic chemistry, inorganic chemistry, physical chemistry, analytical chemistry, biochemistry, 5. Then industrial chemistry, polymeric chemistry, environmental chemistry, and nuclear chemistry. So we'll define and see these branches one after the other. Let's start the first one. So we start with the first one. There's a question for you. What do you mean by the word compound? Yes, you are right. When 2 or more than atoms combine together, they form a compound, like an element hydrogen, another element oxygen. Hydrogen and oxygen atoms, when combined, they form a molecule of water. Carbon and oxygen, these are 2 different elements. They combine to form what? Carbon dioxide or carbon monoxide. So carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, water, all of these are nothing but the compounds. Okay, so that's why the definition is there. You can see on the board, on the screen, 2 or more than 2 atoms combine chemically to form a compound. Now the question is, we have about 118 elements, which you can see in the periodic table. How many estimated compounds are there of all of these elements? Any guess? According to Wikipedia, let me tell you one thing. Whenever you see a cross at the right top, it means this is just this slide is just to provide extra info. No need to learn it about. So according to CAS, Chemical Abstract Service, there are about 66 millions of compounds. 66 millions. And out of 66 million compounds, 9 million compounds are of carbon compounds. And one more thing, around 12,000 compounds have been prepared every day. Means a day is spent and 12,000 more compounds. Okay, so out of 66 million compounds, 9 million compounds are of carbon. Means carbon alone forms 9 million compounds, 90 lakhs compounds. That is why carbon has been given a specialty to be studied separately under the heading of organic chemistry. Okay, so what is the definition of organic chemistry? Is study of carbon and its compounds. Then scientists saw that beside carbon in all the organic compounds, hydrogen is also there. So they changed the definition a little bit. A study of hydrocarbons and their derivatives. What do you mean by the word derivatives? Obtained from that, like we are the derivatives of our parents. Similarly, if we have a compound and you transform it into another one, then that compound is called the derivative of the first one. So all hydrocarbons, as you will see afterwards, all hydrocarbons are included in organic chemistry, and all those compounds which are obtained, which are the derivatives of hydrocarbons, they are also included under the umbrella of organic chemistry. So what is the complete definition of organic chemistry? Study of hydrocarbons and their derivatives. For example, all kinds of carbohydrates, proteins, fats, lipid, butter, margarine, petroleum, fuel, all of most of the petroleum, diesel, etc. All of these are the organic compounds. Glucose, sugar. Okay, so it's a very, very long list. It contains most of the common compounds that we know. Remember one thing, there are certain compounds, though they contain carbon, Even then they are not included in organic chemistry. What are those compounds? Carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, all carbonates, all bicarbonates, all cyanides. These are the compounds which are not included in organic chemistry. Why? Because in such compounds carbon is not linked with hydrogen, or you can say the properties of such compounds are different from those 9 million compounds which are included in organic chemistry. That is why they are not supposed to be the part of organic chemistry or organic compounds, but in other. So, right? These are the different compounds. As you can see, polyethylene, polyester, PVC pipes, chocolates, or fiberglass, etc., etc., etc. All of these are the organic compounds. So organic compounds are all around us. Most of the medicines that we use are the products of organic compounds. Cosmetics, as I told you earlier, food, as I told you earlier. Some drugs are made of small organic molecules like aspirin. Well, I told you what is the full name, what is the chemical name of aspirin? Acetyl salicylic acid, right? Insulin. These are all our organic compounds. I'm just trying to show the importance of carbon compounds. That why carbon is given a very special specialty to be studied separately. These carbohydrates, all of these. Okay, so organic chemistry covers medicinal chemistry, pharmacology. Pharmacology, is study of drug in action. Suppose a drug is prepared in a lab, then the scientist, the chemist, will see that how can you use this drug, this medicine, for the benefit of on humankind, on human beings. So this is polymer chemistry, or polymer, polystyrene, thermopole. This is polymer chemistry. This remember the cross sign at the right top. So this slide is only for your info. No need to learn it. What will you learn? What will you learn only? What is organic chemistry? The study of hydrocarbons and their derivatives. This you are going to learn. This you are going to memorize. Okay, let's proceed the next. Inorganic chemistry. What is inorganic chemistry? If a study of carbon and hydrocarbon in this compound is called organic chemistry, then all the other rest of the compounds, 66 millions minus 9, how many? 57, correct. 57 million. Study of 57 million compound is called inorganic chemistry. Now it includes the compounds of all the other elements, like water. It contains hydrogen and oxygen. Water is studied in inorganic chemistry, like hydrogen chloride or hydrochloric acid. It is studied in inorganic chemistry. So all of these are inorganic compounds. That is why the definition is there. A study of all the compound except organic compound, and those compounds which were kicked from the organic chemistry. Which ones? Carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, cyanides, carbonates, bicarbonates, or hydrogen carbonates. These all are also the part of inorganic chemistry. All right. So this is inorganic chemistry, is study of all the compounds but organic compounds. It includes salt, water, oxygen, all kinds of paints, this and that, all. Okay, now let's proceed to the next. So study of all the compounds except carbon compounds. Carbon I have crossed. Now the third one is physical chemistry. What is physical chemistry? When you proceed a thing, you have to abide by, you have to follow certain rules and regulations. So when atoms combine together to form compound, they govern, they follow certain rules, regulations. Those rules and regulations can be studied in physical chemistry. So what is physical chemistry? It deals with the laws and principles by which a chemical reaction occurs. All right? Okay. It is the study of all rules, regulations, excuse me, which should be followed by the reacting atoms to proceed to form compounds. It has impact on our daily life, like thermodynamics, photochemistry, this and that. Again, this is not the part. Means these right side branches are the various branches of physical chemistry. Each branch of chemistry is further divided into number of sub branches, right? So the study of laws and principles by which chemical reaction occurs, this is called what? This is called physical chemistry. Physical chemistry includes photochemistry, the study of chemical changes caused by light. Can you name a reaction, common reaction which is being affected by the light? Recall, think. Photosynthesis. So photosynthesis is an example of photochemical reaction. This reaction is affected by sunlight. Okay. So different kinds of bonds are formed. What are bonds? Bonds means the attractive forces which holds the atoms together to form a compound. What are bonds? Okay, what are bonds? Bonds are the forces which holds the atoms, different kinds of atoms together to form a compound. Like there exists a force in sodium and chlorine, due to which sodium chloride is formed. Similarly, there is another kind of force which exists in hydrogen and oxygen, by virtue of which water forms. These are different kinds of bonds. So bonding we also study in physical chemistry. Now the fourth branch is analytical chemistry. It is a study of methods and techniques. You want to do something, obviously you need a machine and you will require a technique. Who will guide you? An analytical chemist will guide you. He will tell you that you are going to test the blood. Okay, come on, use this machine or that machine. Okay, so analytical chemistry analyze. It is also related indirectly to maintain the quality of products. For example, there must be a quality control in Pepsi factory which maintains the quality of Pepsi, right? He will use different techniques, methods, machines to maintain this. And analytical chemistry techniques. Similarly, analytical chemistry related with most important part of CID series, forensic lab, all the tests. Remember, most of you must have seen that CID series and the different tests they do to find the fact. This is also the branch of analytical chemistry. Then bioanalytical chemistry and study of examination of biological materials such as blood, urine, hair, this and that. All so it means simply a lab like Aga Khan lab or any other lab where different kind of tests are done. This is also the part of analytical chemistry. So analytical chemistry means the study of method and techniques. Now, what have we done up till now? Organic chemistry, the study of hydrocarbons and their derivatives. What is inorganic chemistry? The study of all the compounds except organic compounds. What is physical chemistry? A study of laws and principles which governs the changes, which governs the chemical reactions. Then analytical chemistry, different methods. Now the next is biochemistry. Bio means life. So the chemistry of life is called biochemistry. As I told you earlier, our body is a walking lab, is a mobile lab. Number of processes are going on in our body. Number of processes. For within a second, number of cells are destroying, number of cells are forming. As we inhaling oxygen, oxygen is combining with glucose, releasing energy, producing carbon dioxide. All of these are the chemical reactions. So such reactions are studied under the heading of biochemistry. Okay? So biochemistry, if you want to study about proteins, amino acid, DNA, medicinal research, living, all are related with biochemistry. Biochemistry directly related with pharmacology. See the cross, right side top? Pharmacology is study of medicines on human being. The study of mechanism of drug action. This is very important for doctors. So beside pharmacology, toxicology, the study of poisonous substances. Another one is genetics. Genetic means inheritance. I have some properties of my parents. Why? How? Just because of inheritance. I've got DNA from my parents. That is why my DNA has some properties which I taken from my parents. So this is genetics, the study of genes, heredity in living organisms. Now the last three, nuclear chemistry. Nuclear chemistry, as it is obvious from its name, is study of changes occurring in the nucleus of an atom. Remember, beside electrons, all other particles, we can find all other particles in the nucleus of an atom. So if there is any change in the nucleus of an atom, that change is studied under nuclear chemistry. So a study of changes occurring in the nucleus of an atom is simply called nuclear chemistry. And this nuclear chemistry is responsible for nuclear bombs, atomic bombs, hydrogen bombs, neutron bombs. All of these bombs are the product of nuclear chemistry. And which is the positive side? Nuclear chemistry is also used to produce electricity, nuclear powerhouses. Okay. Next is environmental chemistry. Oh, environmental chemistry, you know it very well. The most common topic, pollution. There are different gases which are destroying our atmosphere. Gases, liquids, solids, all of these are creating pollution. So this type of pollution is studied under the heading of environmental chemistry. Last is polymeric chemistry. Suppose I have something, the same thing over here. If these things combine together, these small things combine together, like these two, another one, then another one, forming a chain, then this is called a polymer is formed. And what is this single is called? Monomer. So one monomer combines with another monomer combines with the third one, with the fourth one, with the fifth one, like a chain. Okay? Chain. One loop, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, hundreds and thousands. So small molecules, monomers, combine together to form a bigger molecule. This process is called polymerization, and the product is called polymer, and its study is called polymeric chemistry. What are the products? PVC, polyvinyl chloride. PVC, what is this? It's a kind of plastic used in for drainage pipes. Okay. PVA, polyvinyl acetate. What is this PVA? Chewing gum. Polyester, cloth. Polythene or polyethylene, polythene bags. So all of these are the polymerized products. Clear? So this is all about today. Feedback assignment. Go through the book 1.3. I told you, if you need the PDF file, if you don't have your book, you can take its PDF file from the group. What is the assignment? Read branches of chemistry from your book. Organic, the study of hydrocarbons and its derivatives. Inorganic chemistry, a study of all the compounds except organic compounds. Physical chemistry, laws, a study of laws and principles governing the changes, chemical changes. Analytical chemistry, method and techniques. Biochemistry, a study of life. Environmental chemistry, a study of various chemicals on different kinds of living organisms. Right? Nuclear chemistry, a study of nuclear changes, a study of changes occurring in the nucleus of an atom. Polymeric chemistry, monomers combine to form a big molecule called polymer. Clear? That's all for today. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow. Have a revision. बस खोल दो पंखा.